Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. And today we are going on a Funko Pop hunt at my local mall. We're gonna go check out Hot Topic at box lunch today and see what we can pick up. So let's head in there. So we're back from a pretty successful hunt, and I didn't pick up everything that I saw or wanted today, but I definitely picked up a few things. So let's go ahead and check out the haul. The first thing I want to do is give a shout out to my local box lunch by having all the statues unboxed so you can look at them. That is pretty awesome, and it makes it so much easier when you're deciding on buying a statue. And with that being said, we picked up the All Might Banpresto, and this thing is really cool. This was the one I was actually waiting for, and yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. So let's go ahead and get it out of the box and put it together. Pretty simple assembly here. We just gotta stick the head onto the body and then onto the stand. Here we have it is the All Might Banpresto figure. This thing is really cool, and one of the best things about Banpresto figures, in my opinion, are the price point. And they generally retail for 25 bucks. I did, however, have a $5 coupon at box lunch, but yeah, a lot of people were saying they didn't really like how All Might's face came out in this particular application, but I don't think it's too bad. The only thing you really do see is a little bit of a neck gap there, but nothing crazy. It's definitely something you're not going to notice when it's sitting on your shelf, so yeah, definitely happy about picking this up. I was actually looking for 3 different sets of Funko Pops so I could catch up on some of the stuff I missed out on, and those sets were Fairy Tail, Persona 5, and Castlevania. And I didn't want to pick them all up as a group, so unfortunately I was not able to find Fairy Tail and Persona 5 all as one group. And Persona 5 I'm probably going to have to piece together anyways because there's a chase in the set. Fairy Tail shouldn't be too hard to get. However, I did pick up Castlevania, so let's go ahead and check those pops out. So first up here we got our main protagonist. We got Trevor Belmont, and this thing is really cool. I like the design on all these pops, and the only thing that I thought could have been better if they gave him the actual Morningstar whip versus the regular whip, but it's all good. Definitely a really cool pop. Next in the set we got Sipho, and she's really cool. She's like a super magic person, magicking the crap out of things, and yeah, she's a speaker, which, you know, they don't really write down anything knowledge-wise. They kind of just keep it floating in their head. She ended up being a really cool character, and I enjoyed seeing where the relationship between her and Trevor went, so I thought it was pretty cool. So next pop in the Castlevania set is Adrienne Tempest, or Alucard here, and this is the son of Dracula, so he's actually half vampire and half human. It's kind of like emotionless for the most part. I guess that's kind of why his eyes are like that. But yeah, he's a really cool character as well, and he's super strong. But I do like how they gave the scar on the chest there, which is a nice little detail. However, on the box art, it actually doesn't show him having the scar there. If you guys watch the show, you'll see why he does get the scar. I was kind of going in order of the pops in the set, but I'm actually going to go out of order here so I can talk about Dracula last. But this next one is Blue Fangs, and these are the newer monsters that were created by the Forge Masters. I believe it was Hector that was doing it, but I don't think this really deserved its own pop, especially because there were so many of them that were made. I don't know, that's just my opinion, but yeah, it's still a pretty cool pop. All the details on them came out really well, so yeah, I definitely like the pop, but like I was saying, I don't think it really deserved its own pop. The last pop I want to talk about is Dracula, and yeah, so Dracula is the main villain or bad guy from the show. By the way, the show does follow the actual storyline from the games, or it's based off the game storyline. And when I was younger growing up and playing the games, I never really paid attention to the story. I just wanted to go out and, you know, beat up the bad guys. But yeah, so after watching the show and understanding the story a little bit, theoretically, Dracula's not really the bad guy. It's actually the humans that are the bad guys in general, because, you know, spoiler alert here, if you guys don't want to hear about it, skip a few seconds ahead, but yeah, if they never messed around with Dracula and killed his wife, none of the things that were brought upon the human race would have happened. And the fact that the man gave everybody a 2-year warning that they were gonna die, they just didn't listen, and yeah, here comes Dracula, here comes the show, and it turned out pretty awesome. So if you guys haven't checked out Castlevania on Netflix, I highly recommend it. They actually got renewed for a 3rd season, so I look forward to that coming out. Kind of seeing where the story goes, because at the end of the 2nd season, it kind of leads you to believe that that's going to be it. So really interested to see what happens in season 3. And I'm quite interested to see if Funko actually expands the Castlevania line, if they end up getting some exclusives somewhere, because a lot of the character designs in Castlevania are super awesome, and I'd really like to see some more characters made. For instance, Godbrand, Carmilla, I think those would be really cool pops. But yeah, if you guys have watched the show, let me know down in the comments below if you guys would like to see any pops made from it. And that's going to wrap it up for this video, so if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video.